Good morning, guys. It's Sarah with SarahleeCrochet&Fabric. So I am working on this quilt square for the first time. It's my first time, guys, so bear with me. What it is that you actually sew the fabric to the batting itself. The batting I'm using, I cut it 10 by 10 inches, and then the actual strips are 2.5 inches in width, and then you have to have a small square in the middle, which I did 2.5 by 2.5. Okay, so you have to make sure you put that square in the very middle of the fabric. You can twist it. I have it going the other way, like the corners going the other way, if you can understand that. But what you do is that you just take the 2.5 strip and you just sew it the length of that middle square. So you sew it all the way down about 1/4 of an inch seam allowance, and then what you do is that you would just cut it even once you go ahead and do that, and then just make sure you iron it on the seam, and then you will choose another strip of fabric, rotate it, and then sew it from the top to the bottom of that previous strip. So you would keep doing that. So you can see, you make sure you go ahead and cut it so that it matches. You don't have to cut this and have it pre-ready. I prefer to cut it right after I sew it. It just keeps the flow going and everything going faster. That's how I like to do it. And it's less technical that way, instead of trying to cut out strips the exact length every time. So yeah, you just grab your fabric, whatever fabric you choose, and I'm doing 1/4 of an inch seam allowance, and you just sew. Make sure that you're stopping the ends of the previous row, and sew it down. Iron it down, and then just cut it. Yeah, so I think it's awesome. I don't do quilting, guys. I'm not a quilter by any means, so this is very rare for me. So yeah, the only thing I didn't do, because I wasn't sure if I was going to like doing this, I didn't cut out enough variety of strips. So you will see a lot of repeats, but I tried to choose strips that look a little different, So yeah, you see it's growing pretty big already. It is awesome. Just make sure you're doing right side facing right side, doing about 1/4 of an inch, and then make sure you're starting and stopping from the top to the bottom, or just before, either way. So yeah, so this is how it's going. Look at that, getting larger. Oh, can you imagine what this will look like with all of the beautiful different types of fabrics? Really, really nice, guys. I'm so happy I started this today. And it's an awesome way if you're a beginner sewist, or even if you're a beginner quilter. I'm very, very new to quilting. It's not something I do very much, but I do have a lot of scrap fabric, and I wanted to use it. So this is an awesome way to display all of my fabric. So yeah, again, just matching it up. And just doing that 1/4 of an inch seam allowance. You can do whatever you choose. You can make your square whatever you choose. The square will go from 10 inch to probably 9 inch, because I will cut it when I'm done, because I want to make sure all of the sides are even. So I will go ahead and cut it again. So as you can see, I am repeating some fabrics because I just did not cut out good variety of it. I just grabbed whatever I had close to me and cut it up. But it is turning out awesome. It's definitely something I would keep doing. So yeah, it's pretty much the same process, guys. You just go ahead and keep rotating and adding to the size. As you see, it's getting pretty big. And I think we just need one piece of fabric on each corner left, so I would just go ahead and do some repeats, even if I have to. So with these, you don't have to go all the way to the top. Just start where the batting is left over, and then start sewing, adding it there. So you'll still be able to use some of your smaller pieces at the beginning and at the end of project. So make sure you keep, if you have any leftover, like this one, I had that leftover fabric, keep it, because you can use that for the next starting of another one. So yeah, this is pretty much it, guys. So you see I kind of went lower there than the previous row, because I didn't have to waste that fabric, so I just did it that way. So yeah, so it's so repeat, and you end up with this awesome design And once you go ahead, you put it all I just wanted to see how it would look like once it's kind of tucked in. But yeah, once you put these together into a blanket or baby blankets or whatever you want to use it for, it will make an amazing looking project. So yeah, I'm just at the end here finishing up these sides, and I mean, you can get this done so quick and it will look awesome. So definitely try it if you have been wanting to get into quilting and want to get that look. And this is a great way of starting. Super easy, really fast. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys what I learned. So next time I will be sitting and cutting out more variety of fabric, since I know that I feel pretty comfortable doing this now. And that's how the back looks. So what I'm doing right now, first cut, I'm just cutting around the edging, and then this is still bigger than I wanted. This is 10-inch. I'll probably go more for a 9-inch, but then I am going to go ahead and cut it about a 9.5 now, because I want those corners to be gone. So I'm going to go ahead and trim that up and show you guys how it looks like. Look at that back. Don't that look neat? So this is what it looks like. You have a lovely square quilting block. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you love it. Let me know. Bye.